So here are 3 things you can start to do with your newborn soon after they're born, the first few days, that I find a lot of moms tend to wait quite a while to start. Hi, I'm Dr. BD of the Newborn Prep Academy, and I'm a pediatrician. I've cared for newborns for going on 18 years at this point. So I've cared for thousands and thousands of newborns. And over the years, here are 3 things that I find moms tend to wait to start that can actually be started pretty early on after your newborn arrives. And number 1 is tummy time. So this is where you spend your newborn spends time on its belly, which helps to promote overall core strength because they're trying to really engage their core muscles to lift their heads up and move their hands and legs. And it also has the added advantage of preventing the back of your baby's head from being too flat, either in the back or the side, because they're always laying on the back or the head to the side, which can result in sort of distorted head shape. Clinical term for that is plagiocephaly, which can also make it difficult to fit a helmet on their head down the road. And so this is something you can start in the very early days after your baby is delivered, and doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can just be for a few minutes at a time, several times during the course of the day, 3, 4, 5 times. Even if you do it only twice a day initially, that's still very helpful. And you do want to do this when they're awake, because we still recommend that your baby sleeps on its back, because that's the safest position to sleep. And certainly promotes a safe sleep when they sleep on the back. But during the course of the day, when they're awake, you don't want to place them on the belly for tummy time. So that's number 1 thing I find that moms tend to wait quite a bit to start. Number 2 is cleaning your baby's tongue. So I've had many times where a mom will come in with a baby who's several weeks old and has a thick white coat over the tongue from accumulation of milk during their feeds, and they're not quite sure when they can start to clean the tongue. But you can start right from the very start. First few days after your baby is born, you can certainly start to clean its tongue. Again, nothing complicated has to be involved here. Lots of people have like a little thumb brush that you can put a brush over your thumb over your finger and use that to clean your baby's tongue. You can use a washcloth and just again wrap that around your finger, a little finger, and just water is enough to do that. You can certainly use glycerin, which you can get over the counter, but water is more than enough. And a washcloth to clean your baby's tongue once or twice a day, again, is more than enough. And again, it just prevents the buildup of milk products on your baby's tongue, which can be quite difficult to take off later on if you've allowed it to accumulate for quite a while. So that's number 2 thing I find moms tend to wait to do. Now the third thing I find that moms tend to wait quite a while to do is to apply body lotion on their baby. They're not quite sure when to start, and I think a lot of hospitals, especially here in the United States, will encourage you not to put any products on your baby's skin, your newborn baby's skin, but it's certainly safe to do so. And I think, when you're using a good product, that can help, with overall skin health, and just sort of helping your baby's skin remain moisturized. And you really don't have to overthink this either. You can use whatever you have. Most moms, by the time the baby arrives, have already purchased some skincare products or have been given something, as a gift. As long as it's something that has been made for babies, you can certainly use it. If your baby reacts, you can stop and just get something else. But if you're not quite sure if your baby might have sensitive skin, or maybe a lot of family members have sensitive skin, and so you're concerned that they may have as well, then go for a product that is specifically made for babies with sensitive skin, or made for babies with eczema. Those are usually fragrance free, and a lot of them can be natural products, and that can really help. But regardless, that is something else you can start to do with your newborn that I find moms tend to wait to do, which is just apply just overall skincare with a baby lotion, which can be helpful to care for your newborn baby's skin. So there you have it. 3 things you can start in the very early days of your newborn that you don't have to wait to start. All right, Dr. BD again here of the Newborn Prep Academy. And wherever you're watching this video, there are going to be resources that you can access to help you care for your newborn confidently I want you to really go ahead and do so. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the notification button so you always get notified when a new video is released. And as always, I want to encourage you to share this with your friends and who are expecting a newborn or who have just delivered a newborn, because there are lots of resources here that I think they'll find useful. All right, thank you. Bye.